What's going on, everybody? It's me, Odens-King, back with another video. And today we're going to be reacting to another Scary video, actually. And it's been about, it's been about 2 months, I think, since we last reacted to a Scary. Now, the reason why it's been so long is because if you've been watching my channel for the last couple of days or last couple of weeks, you know that I've been having a pretty busy time lately, and it's been kind of hard to figure out when to like put up YouTube videos, and also I'm kind of lost with content as well, so that makes it even more tough. Yeah, so here we are right now, and we're gonna react to another Scary video. Now you're curious, which Scary video we're gonna do, because we did like 3 very good ones the last time we reacted to it. We're gonna do the story of Afua. I think it's Afua. I think Copa's best friend, stories and theories, the Lion King. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this because I don't really know much about Copa other than the fact that he is, you know, the son of Simba and stuff. I didn't know he had a best friend named Afua. I've heard the name before. I just didn't know he was Copa's best friend specifically. By the way, Ascari, where have you been, man? Like, I want you, like, we need you back. You've been gone for 4 years, and the last thing that you said to us was that you had some sort of throat infection on your Discord. Now, either you died from it, which I hope you didn't. I really hope you didn't. My condolences if you did, but you know, I certainly hope that you did not. I really hope you did not, because your content is amazing. Like, those 3 videos did super well on my channel. Like, those three videos did super well on my channel. Anyway, guys, let's jump on into it, and let's react. We're gonna be using the circle cam because you know, it just takes up less space. I would use the square one just for you know, to be original and stuff, for, like, you know, be nostalgic. Alright.
In these months, we've spoken many times about Copa, but what about his friends and the lions he knew? In this video, we are going to talk about a lion.
I think his last video was actually about Copa, so we should react to that. I did watch it all the way through, but like once, but I'm probably gonna do a reaction video to it again, because I don't remember every detail, but I remember I know the story of Copa. I just want to watch it again just to verify.
Who spent a lot of time with him. A very important lion, despite not being well known by the community. Today, for the first time, we're going to discover who he is.
Okay, that's better.
And what's his story.
And doesn't really change.
This is Afua, best friend of Copa.
Oh, I like his design, actually. Wait a second.
Afua is a young lion that was mentioned in the book as
Why does he get the No, I swear okay. A Copa in some art has the mark of the guard. Afua now has the mark of the guard. Like, who doesn't have the mark of the guard? I mean, Vitani makes sense because she became the leader of the Lion Guard in the show.
In the grass from the Lion King 6 New Adventures. If
Dude,
you're interested,
I want to almost buy those just so I can read it. But then again, I got the comics, and that's good enough.
in it, here is what happened.
Even though they're not fan made, it's official Disney.
During his childhood, Afua and Copa were best friends.
I think this is one of Ascari's like earlier videos, so like I think that, like, because this has a different feel to them than most of the videos that, you know, we reacted to, because the 3 we reacted to were actually some of his newer videos, so this one feels older.
But things started to get complicated after Afua befriended
Okay, so this came out
Biba,
6 years ago.
a cheetah cub, whom he started to hang out with more often than he did with
So
Copa.
kind of like a Kion Fully
Copa's
thing?
feelings were hurt because of this, but it was till Afua started to constantly talk about Biba that Copa decided that he would never speak to him again.
Wait, I didn't catch the last few.
Cheetah cub, whom he started to hang out with more often than he did with Copa. Copa's feelings were hurt because of this.
Because he just read, because I didn't hear the last part of what he said. All I heard was you guys' feelings hurt, and I was like, because I was thinking about something in my mind, and I was like, what?
Till Afua started to constantly talk about Biba that Copa decided that he would never speak to him again. As Copa runs away from Afua, crying but angry at the same time, Timon and Pumbaa spot him in the distance.
No, don't go to the elephant graveyard.
And ask him what's wrong. Copa didn't want to tell them, but finally, after insisting, he explains them the situation. He tells them that he was left alone because
Well, we learned.
Afua wanted.
I wish I was fast like a cheetah. Haha, you can't beat me. You can't beat me. You bulky lions just aren't. You bulky lions aren't just. Well, okay. Now, okay. Fun fact about lions. Actually, they can run up to 50 miles an hour. That's pretty fast. That's faster. That's way faster than the human can run. Actually, we lions are good at many other things. I'm going to be strong and tough, they're the mightiest king ever.
To hang.
You know what? Actually, I wonder how that would. I don't know, cause like his Kopet seems to take after a lot from his mother Nala, and I don't know. Cause like every single time I like see fan art of him, it's always like, oh, he like, they make him like look fragile and sweet and all that, or like maybe not fragile, just like a little more gentle, if you get my meaning.
Out with Biba
But still
more
curious.
than he did with him. This reminded Timon and Pumbaa of a story from when they were younger, in which both of them and Simba all got into a huge argument that surged from jealousy of each other. Koppa didn't take it well at first, but after hearing to the whole story, he figures out his mistake and learns to forgive Afua, realizing that he didn't mean any harm by hanging out and saying good things about Biba. After all this, Koppa and Afua became best friends again. What you just heard was part of the plot from A Snake in the Grass. But if you're wondering what's Afua's full story, how he met Koppa and what happened to them, remember to leave a like and stick to the video, because now I'm going to tell you Afua's story.
Alright, let's jump on. Okay, let's do that. Disclaimer, this is a story as fan made. Okay. Head canon. Alright, let's do it.
In a pride situated behind the mountains, this pride was called the Imbali Pride.
Okay.
There was a
Imbali
king
pride.
and a queen. They were Malka and Tama. Malka, Simba's stepbrother, met Tama.
Did I just hear that correctly? Did you?
They were Malka and Tama. Malka, Simba's stepbrother, met Tama in his early
did.
adulthood, while he was visiting the Pridelands after a long time.
Stepbrother? Wait a minute. Wait, how is he his stepbrother? Okay. Either Mufasa, no. I don't know. Okay, well, it's either Mufasa's kid or other, like he mated with another. But no, that doesn't make any sense because Mufasa's a good guy, but maybe it's possible Sarabi might have. I don't know.
Malka and Tama had a son called Afua, which also means to save.
Okay.
He was a smart but lively cub and loved to play with the other lions.
That looks amazing.
But
I wish
one
this was
day,
in the movies.
it all changed. All the inhabitants from the Imbali Pride had to migrate elsewhere because the whole territory was being flooded due to the melting of the ice and snow of the mountains. Malka and Tama, along with Afua, they headed to the Pridelands as everyone, including Simba, a very long time ago told Malka that he's welcome to go there whenever he wants. Afua, for the first time, was very depressed. He had lost his friends, the places that he loved, and all the things he used to play with. When they arrived, Afua didn't even want to speak or explore inside the Pride, till a young lion showed up.
That's
They
a nice
had
piece of
about
fan
the
art
same
right there.
age,
I like that.
and Afua immediately knew that he was going to be his new playmate. This cub was Koppa, the son of Simba.
Let's go.
While the years passed, they've always been best friends, with some minor.
You know what's weird? A lot of the times, I think this is in most fan art, and I think it's confirmed for like pretty much like Koppa, like Koppa's identity in general. He had as you can see here, he has like brownish eyes, right? But in most fan art that I see, he normally has blue eyes. So my theory is that like he has blue eyes. It's just that sometimes people forget that and they made him brown.
collisions and
Because I kind of like that because Kion had brown eyes, Kiara had brown eyes, so might as well do a different one with blue eyes
misunderstandings from now
that
and then,
represent more of
but
Nala.
nothing that couldn't be solved. During this time, where everything felt like problems didn't exist, the threats from Scar and the hyenas were gone years ago before Afua and Copa were even born, and the Pridelands looked like the perfect land. In reality, Zero was still working out a plan to avenge Scar's death.
But okay, that was some cool editing.
They, like any other, Afua and Copa were playing hide and seek, but Afua didn't find Copa anywhere. At first, he thought that he was hiding very well, but several hours passed. Copa didn't come back to the Pride Rock that night. Simba, Afua, Malka, Tama and the whole Pride searched for Copa. For days, weeks, months, he was gone.
It's just the We Are One scene.
Zero was the responsible, and to make Simba suffer, she admitted that she killed his son.
That fast? That fast in the story? You're saying this? Wow.
That was the moment when she got banned from the Pridelands, along with her followers.
No, she got banned. She got banned because she rebelled against Simba. So that was before Copa's death, and then afterwards she killed Copa because he was roaming around in the Outlands.
For several months, every day, Afua explored and searched for Copa in the outsides of the Pride. He could not live without him. He risked his life several times till his parents forbade him to stray too far and made him promise to stay where they could always see him. At this point, Afua decided that when he'll grow enough,
I'm just seeing if like the audio's like okay, yeah.
He will search for Copa and lose his life if necessary. He never believed that Copa was dead. He knew that if he was, he would have already found him. This came from beyond the mountains. The Imbali Pride was finally habitable again. Malka and Tama were now ready to come back, but Afua, grown enough to make his own decisions, refuses to go with them and decided to stay in the Pridelands. His only goal and desire in life was to find Copa. Years passed, and one night, Afua received a notice from Simba. His parents died of old age. In this moment, Afua decided to give it all to find his lost friend, because he didn't want to see Copa's parents die without seeing their son for at least one last time. Because Simba and Nala were old, too.
Don't get me wrong.
At least one last time. Because
I like this art. I like it. It's just kind of weird, but you know, it's cute.
Simba and Nala were old, too. Afua left the Pridelands and didn't come back. Till one day, finally, after years of suffering, he found his friend, his almost brother Copa. Neither one could believe it. It was the best day of their lives. Copa
You know what's weird? A lot of people think that Copa actually like died, but I don't think that's true anymore. So I think okay, there's a story there's two versions of the story. One, Zero kills Copa, like actually kills him, and like he doesn't return. And then there's another story that I'm pretty sure most people stick with, is that Copa almost gets killed by Copa almost gets killed by Zero, but he's put into a coma, and then he stays away from the Pridelands, and so that's for whatever reason.
Lived as a nomad during all these years, and he was
I think that's he stays safe with Zero. I think he's like afraid of her.
Thankful to Afua. During their way home,
I mean, I would be too, because that's you know, traumatizing.
They passed the rest of the day remembering all the memories and experiences they lived together. At the end of the day, they arrived to the Pridelands. Zazu from the Pride Rock saw the two lions stepping in and immediately shouted to Simba and Nala, "They are back!" Simba
just a lion
quickly got up in confusion and not even understanding the situation. He ran to the edge of the Pride Rock to watch with clarity. He couldn't believe his eyes. Both Afua and Copa were back.
You know what?
In the next weeks,
that ain't even like proper. No, okay. It's true that he has the scars over him, but that's not even close to what Copa looks like.
Copa took the throne and place of King of the Pridelands. along with Kovu and Kiara, but Kopa said, I will accept my place as king, but only under one condition, that Afua shares it with me. Everyone agreed.
Oh, that explains so much to me now. Okay, so what I originally thought was that Copa, okay, so he said that he would become king alongside Kiara and Kovu, right? I thought it was that Kiara and Kovu just were like there's only supposed to be one king and one queen. Maybe how it worked is that it was because that because Copa was first in line to be king. Like they can't just like strip that title away from him, but because like he probably wants to be king a little bit, so like they add more. So and then Afua is king as well. Yo,
Copa
I like
welcomed his
that.
friend to the throne. He told Afua that his bravery and courage made him earn it. Every animal was glad of this decision, and there's been peace in the Pridelands ever since, for a very long time.
Nice job using nice job using the yeah. Nice. Wait a second. There's like over 2 minutes left. Okay, what's he put in here?
This was my own story about Afua, but you're probably wondering what will happen to him in the future. There are some theories about that, and I will show them to you right now. You can then tell me which one you think is the most probable. Number 1. Afua refuses to become king. According to this theory, Afua would deny his place as king of the Pridelands. He says he feels like he doesn't deserve it, and everything he has done for Copa came from his heart, and not with the intention to receive something in return.
Okay.
He will still support Copa in every task he needs help with. Number 2. Afua returns to his own pride. After Afua accomplished this goal, which was to find and save Copa despite the doubt of him being dead or alive, he decided to come back to his homeland, the Mbali Pride. Afua's parents, who were the previous king and queen of that pride, since they are no longer in this world, the Mbali Pride is in need of a new king and a new queen to keep the peace in the territory. Afua will return to the Mbali Pride and become king. In the future, he will find a mate who will then become the new queen. Number 3. Afua stays as king of the Pridelands. Since Afua saved Copa's life, Copa really wants Afua to be king at his side. Afua accepts Copa's invite, and the Pridelands will become the safest and biggest pride of all, with one queen, one prince, and 2 kings. Afua will use the same bravery, courage, and passion that he used while searching for
the prince is Kion. Yeah, that's right.
Copa.
I was like, where did they get the prince from? I hope it's not Copa. No, it's because yeah.
To rule the pride in the best way possible and meet every need in terms of food, livability, and peace to every animal in the Pridelands.
But wouldn't Simba still be king until he's dead?
What do you think is going to happen
Wait, he probably just means afterwards.
in the future? And what's your theory? Tell me in the comments or in my Discord server.
I would love
If you
to,
want
but you're
to hear
gone.
the full story of a snake in the grass, let me know and I'll make a video about it. I hope you enjoyed the story, and if so, leave a like. I really appreciate it. I'm Ascari, and I wish you a good night.
Bro, yo, the outro, it goes so hard. Yo, I want to do an outro like that. You know what? Okay, so I'll make the outro dedicated to Ascari. Okay, first of all, I really like the added story. It it actually answered a lot of questions for me. And I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of that stuff I didn't know. Because before I didn't know who Afuya was. But like, well, okay, I knew who he was. I just didn't know his story. Like, I heard the name, and all that. I knew who he was. But it's nice to see who he actually is. Hey guys, it's me a couple days later. So while recording this video, I didn't exactly make a good outro because I kept on messing it up. So I'm just gonna redo it and stuff because I remember what I said and I'm gonna make it more clear. So the thing is that Ascari, we need you in this Lion King community. Like, I mean, if you're dead, again, I am so sorry. I'm really sorry. It's a devastating loss to the community and to human population in general. But like we need, like, if you are gone, we need, like, and you're still alive, we need you. You explain these stories so well. You, like, you take them to another level. You just use like the best, like some of the best fan art I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, like you just add so much more to the Lion King story. And like, and you, like, yeah, it's just really cool. Like if you are gone, then this outro is for you. But like, but I'm just making this outro for you either way. Like, and like you're just the goat. You're the goat when it comes to making to making Lion King content. So yeah, I just want to pop out here and just say a few things. But also I wanted to do a little yeah, again, a Ascari themed outro and all that. So you'll probably see you're gonna hear music starting about now, like already happening. That's from like one of his videos and stuff. So yeah, and also I just I thank you, Ascari, for the view, for doing such a good job and making my life a lot happier with the Lion King and all that. And yeah, so I guess that's it. I guess I gotta wrap up this outro. So yeah, I really do not know like what I would do without you Ascari and stuff, because like, I mean, I haven't made too many videos on reacting to your videos, but like they were like some of my most joyful ones. So yeah, I am, so if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I am Odens-King, and I wish you all a very good night.